Hey Joel, how you doing today?
Good.
Um, Talk to me about the addition of Gabby, how it can kind of like lengthen your guys' lineup and kind of create different lineup mismatches for you guys.
Honestly, I think we kind of already do that. We have a really athletic lineup, a really athletic roster, and I feel like Gabby just is another part to that. We kind of had a shift of her coming back last season, and then unfortunately her getting hurt. But I think we all have seen the growth in Gabby and her ability to just add another, spark plug for offense and defense. She brings definitely another sense of intensity and just the fresh air too. Adding someone into the mix as good of a person as she is, it kind of lets us kind of be. I think the last couple of practices we've been joking around, laughing, which is really nice. And so I think that kind of is the I don't know where we're at right now in the season is to kind of be light, and I think our team's doing really well. It's making sure she's included in us accepting everything and moving forward.
Nice. And Jordan, Gabby talked about being a big fan of yours and coming in and kind of mentoring you a little bit last season. What did you really take from her last season and just I mean the excitement of playing with her again?
Well, Gabby, we play a lot. Like we're downhill players, very athletic, defensive minded players. So just watching her every day, I was able to learn from her. And she gave me little pointers here and there, but I think that was best to stay between us. But, wait, sorry, but like I said, I look up to her. She's been in my ear since last year, and I'm just excited to get back on the court with her, honestly, because I mean she's amazing. Like, I mean, just watching her just in practice and stuff, it's just like, dang, we missed that.
Nice. And one more for Jewel. Just how good is it to be? Obviously, you had the Paris Olympics and then the big long road trip after that. How good is it to be back home and kind of what's the focus been with practice?
Yeah, I mean, being back home, being able to sleep in your own bed, all that stuff is much needed. Definitely doing the last push of season, and I think it's important that we're able to have a couple extended practices. And it's nice to kind of be able to get it back into your routine. I think this team really thrives when we're able to do that. And obviously, every team has been traveling, so that's no excuse to not be ready to do your job. At the same time, you understand it's a privilege to be able to come here and have all our recovery stuff right, next door to us, and we can just walk in and do what we need to do. So it's definitely a privilege to have this opportunity to be home.
Thank you for the time, ladies.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. We'll go to Maz. Maz, go ahead.
Yep. Hey, I'll start with Jewel. Actually, if you both could just answer the question, I'll start with Jewel. Hey, the mindset going in tomorrow, Monday, and then this last quarter poll of the season. What's your mindset as a leader?
The biggest thing for me, and I've told the team, is I want to just constantly encourage people. We know what we're trying to do, and the biggest thing is to play free, play basketball. We've done this so many times; it's not new to anyone else. Like we've been in situations like this before, so play free. Whatever happens, you make a mistake, who cares? Get back up, and that's just been the message that I've been trying to relay is that regardless what happens, like we're gonna be positive, we're gonna encourage each other, we're gonna build each other up, and we're gonna have fun, and that's what we need to do to finish the season.
And then Jordan, if you don't mind kind of answering the same question.
Yeah, can you repeat it? Sorry.
Yeah, no, just the mindset going in, the last quarter poll of the season, and then also Monday's game with the team that you just played. So
Yeah.
there's two questions in there. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm a day by day person. I usually like to take things day by day. It's just focusing on like today, just focusing on how I can get better in practice. Like Joel said, we got the opportunity to be at home to fix some things. So just working on that. Of course, knowing that we have those games um coming up. I mean, knowing that who I might have to match up against, just knowing like little things that they've done where I can be better at. Like I said, I'm a day by day person, focusing on how I can be the best version of myself today to prepare myself for late playoff push.
And this one about Gabby Jordan. The iron sharpens iron, and then just what does that do in terms of practice? Not that you don't have, the person to your left of it, obviously she's iron, if you will, but what does it do to have that extra person, another person that you compete with? Did you get that or you want me to repeat
Can
it?
you repeat the last part? Like I heard everything until the last part.
Yeah, really iron sharpens
Iron
iron and
sharpens iron. Yes.
yeah.
Having Gabby. Like I said, having Gabby is just, a blessing for me because she's been here. And our games are so similar, so she knows like different, things that she can share with me. And like just having her out there, like I said, it just gives us a boost, gives us a spark. And she's just fun to play with. I mean, she plays in transition, great teammate, great passer. Um, just like a great teammate to play with. Anybody would want to play with her. So I'm just excited to, start playing again. Like I said, I mean, she's been great in practice. And I'm just excited for us to, for you guys to see it in person. And
Yeah, let me see. So she just how she elevates your game in
yeah,
practice, because that's kind of the fun of basketball, right? Going against somebody like that.
are you asking me like,
How does she elevate your game now that she's here? I know you're friendly, but
I don't
you
know.
know,
I don't
okay.
know how she elevates it. I mean, I'm a type of person that like picks up on things that, I can take for myself. That makes sense. But as far as like elevating me, I feel like she's uplifting me any moment that she can. But yeah, I mean, I'm a pro, she's a pro. Of course we have, our own games and stuff, but she's just been being a great teammate, and I feel like that's probably, the most helpful for me.
Thanks. Jewel, just one more. The importance of finishing games just from start to the end of closing out games. How important is this going to be in the last quarter poll for the squad?
I mean, it's important. I mean, that's how you win games. Like the game's not won in the first quarter, and we understand that. So for us, it's just locking down on the details, executing our plays, offensive, defensively, um, just finding ways to finish games. The thing I've learned is that it doesn't matter if it's the prettiest game, the ugliest game, the grind out game. You just gotta find ways to win. And so however that comes about, and that's what you gotta do, and that's what really separates teams down the stretch is be able to get 3 stops in a row, be able to get a big rebound, hit free throws. Just the little details means a lot, and that's how you kind of execute the game plan.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Jeff, you have one more question?
Yeah, I was going to ask one more for Jewel, actually. I was writing about this a little bit earlier today. The job that Talisa and Pokey have done, to bring in NECA, Skylar, sign Ezzy to an extension, and now bring Gabby in. As the franchise player, what does that mean to you?
I mean, one, their ability to make changes, also listen to things that are kind of hard to hear. I mean, this roster they put together, it's remarkable. At the same time, it's just a roster we don't execute on what we're trying to do.
Mhm.
So they were able to do their jobs. Now we got to do our jobs. So it means a lot that they, value what I wanted, and what this city deserved, and we got it. And now we have to finish the job. So, they got us here. Now it's our job to make sure we put the ball in the basket and get some stops.
Thank you, Jewel.